This is the expanded video tutorial that explains how you can add a new time log record for a sales task sales activity in the Time to Money database by using only workflows and pull-down menus. For the expanded version of a task non-sales activity, select the expanded task non-sales activity video. This navigation method is the same as used by your internet browsers. For a shorter version of this tutorial, with only minimal explanations, select the Quick Start Add Task Sales Activity Time Log Database video. The default approach is to hide all information message on the screen by starting with a no in the Select Message field. You will see this choice on all Time to Money workflow screens. At any time, you can display all information messages, including the discussion of how to navigate through a workflow, by selecting Yes. First, select from the pull-down menu the workflow for editing data in the Time to Money database. For this demo, I select Edit Existing Records. Confirm that this is your desired workflow by selecting Yes, Activate Selected Module. Time to Money displays your selected workflow home screen in a new tab. You next select the individual edit module you want to activate by selecting a single choice from the pull-down menu. For this demo, I select Time Log Template to add a new time log record. Confirm this is your desired module by selecting Yes, Activate Selected Module. Time to Money displays the selected module in a new tab. Time to Money provides the list of all users in your company for whom you have been empowered in your user database to enter actual work hours. For this demo, I select Luigi Peluso. Time to Money displays the following information from your user database. Under your pull-down menu selection, for confirmation, your selected username and the selected company or organization. The next section allows you to define the structure of this Time to Money time log session. The top two choices allow you to first view one or more videos for adding time log data, or download the corresponding script. The second to last pull-down menu in the Structure section allows you to select the length of time to display time log records from the current report date when you choose to activate the time log report. The default value of 4 weeks is taken from your user database. For this demo, I'm going to leave this default selection as 4 weeks. The last pull-down menu in the Structure section controls whether or not to display the logic in the logic database that determines the data that will be checked for validity in this time log session. For this demo, I select Yes to display these logic choices. And here they are. For this demo, I am leaving all 4 of these logic choices as their default values from your logic database. Activate Critical Task Calendar Checks displays a warning message if you select a date for which no activities were planned in your activity schedule. Selected Activate Reason Logic in LogTime displays a pull-down menu of predefined reasons for you to select why your actual work hours are higher or lower than planned. Selected Activate Zero Non-Task Sales Worked Hours logic in LogTime displays a different pull-down menu of predefined reasons for you to select while your actual work hours for a specific non-task sales activity is entered on a date when no work hours were planned for this specific non-task sales activity. And lastly, selected activate 0 task sales work hours logic in log time displays another pull-down menu of predefined reasons for you to select while your actual work hours for a task sales activity are entered on a date when no work hours were planned for this specific task sales activity. As a result of these choices, no logic checks will be carried out for this time log session. Section 2 controls messages and reports to be displayed. For this demo, I select for Select with Messages to hide or show, do not hide any messages. For do you want to add another record after adding this record, I select no. And select time log report choice, I select time log records report. And for confirmation, the description of this particular report is displayed below your selection. Section 3 is where you select the date on which the work was done. The calendar starts April 1st, 2015, and that day of the week, which is a Wednesday, is displayed as confirmation. For this demo, I'm going to select April 13th, 2015, which is a Monday. Section 4 is where you select the type of work activity to be reported. For this demo, I select task sales activity. Time to money displays under the pull-down menu selection from the activity types database is confirmation, here, the type of activity name and the type of activity description. With the following selections, you'll select the client, the opportunity, the stage, and the task for this time log record. You can only enter a single record for a single task before submitting this task record to your time log database and starting on a new record. Time to money displays a pull-down menu with a list of all your clients who have active opportunities with at least one incomplete task. Here. For this demo, I select DynCorp International Inc. Time to money displays for confirmation the selected client name from the client database. Time to money then displays a pull-down menu with a list of all your opportunities for that client with at least one incomplete task for the selected client. And for this demo, I select declining revenue. And again, as confirmation, time to money displays the selected opportunity description from the opportunity database. Next, time to money displays a pull-down menu with a list of all of your stages for the selected opportunity for the selected client with at least one incomplete task. For this demo, I select determine client needs. And time to money displays for confirmation the stage name, you see here, the stage description, and the sequence of this stage within the ideal sales cycle for this opportunity. And lastly, we have the task. So time to money displays, again, a pull-down menu with a list of all your incomplete tasks for this selected stage, opportunity, and client. And for this demo, I select 2, meet with prospect client. And time to money displays, again, for confirmation, the description of the task and the task sequence within the ideal sales cycle for this opportunity. Time to money displays for information purposes only, first, the number of hours planned to complete this task in the ideal sales cycle for this opportunity, and the number of hours that you scheduled for this date for your scheduled specific task. Section 12 is where you enter the actual number of hours that you worked on this specific task sales activity on the selected date. And for this demo, I'm going to enter 1.75. Section 14 is where you select the estimated percent completion of this task after the entered hours worked. And for this demo, I'm going to select 70%. Time to money displays again for information purposes only, the task percent completed, and the revised estimated number of worked hours remaining to complete this task. This completes the data entry for recording a specific task sales activity. To enter this record in your TimeLog database and activate the selected report, click on the Submit button at the bottom of the screen. Time to Money displays the selected report module in a new tab. You can scroll down this report and confirm that the new records have been added to your TimeLog database. You can get a PDF copy of this report by clicking on the PDF button in the right-hand corner of the screen, here. You can now log out from the Time to Money solution when you have completed your session by clicking on the Sign Out menu item in the upper right-hand corner of all Time to Money screens. And when you have completed reviewing the selected report, to continue this session, scroll up to the New tab and click on the Return arrow to return to the selected workflow. And in this demo, you would be returned to the TimeLog template to add additional records. We are not going to add any more records in this particular demo. So this completes the expanded video demonstrating how you can add new records to your TimeLog database in the Time to Money database by using only workflows and pull-down menus.